Hi, welcome to Southeast British Columbia. We're zooming into Taranis' Thor property on Great Northern Mountain north of Trout Lake. The purpose of this video series is to show off some of the highlights of exploration work that Taranis has performed in 2025 and 2026. Thus far, this work has been focused on integrating large volumes of new and historical data. New data comes from the deep drilling program and from airborne surveying, such as what's seen in this airborne magnetics map. Just as much data, if not more, is available from historical sources and assessment reports. There was an exploration rush around Thor in the 1980s, and Taranis has been able to access and digitize a large volume of this data from publicly available sources. When all of this data is combined with Taranis' systematic drilling of the Thor mineral resource, we start to see that there are 4 obvious drill targets that need to be tested. These are known as the Borzonen target, 1 o'clock target, Nortran target, and Ram target. This video focuses on the Ram target to the north of the known Thor mineral resource. One of the main discoveries that's been made right out of the gate is that a major landslide has obscured almost all bedrock to the north of Thor's Ridge. The existence of rock slides in the area north of Thor's Ridge was identified through the use of LiDAR surveying. The rock slides are significant because they obliterate all surface indications of underlying mineralization. This image, which shows every drill hole drilled by Taranis on the Thor project, demonstrates that no holes have yet been drilled in the Ram target area. However, based on deposit geometry alone, this is a very important drill target. The most compelling evidence for mineralization in the Ram target area is the 2022 discovery of the Thunder Zone underneath Thor's Ridge. This was a virgin discovery made by Taranis using geophysics and diamond drilling. Traditional underground portals and surface prospecting are useless to find deposits like this under heavy rock slides. Both the Thunder Zone and Ram target suffer from these limitations. Note that both the north and south slope of Thor's Ridge are so steep as to have incurred these rock slides. In spite of the challenge that major rock slides pose to pinpoint location of mineralized zones, we can say with certainty that there is mineralization on the north side of Thor's Ridge. We know this from the exploration data published in assessment reports by Ram Explorations and Westman Exploration in the 1980s. In the winter of 2025-2026, Taranis digitized all of this data. That's what you're looking at in this image. The large purple nodes are elevated silver and soil geochemistry. The largest purple nodes are about 5 to 7 grams per ton silver. This confirms the presence of mineralization consistent with that found at Thor on the north side of this major ridge structure. Our job now is to locate its bedrock source in order to extend the main Thor resource northwards, up and over the ridge. Since the entire Silver Cup district is over 40 kilometers long, and due to the presence of other mines to the northwest, such as Beatrice, Westman, Ram, and Taranis all share in the belief in the Ram target area as a high-quality exploration target. Taranis also gained access to a significant library of till samples. These were collected with a modified diamond drill and are useful for separating the noise from the signal when it comes to this major rock slide on the north side of the ridge. Large red circles show the location of silver and till samples. In places, this reached up to 174 grams per ton silver. When Westman conducted its exploration program in the late 1980s, it did not own the 27 Crown Grants highlighted here in pink. Taranis does own these Crown Grants, and we have confined our exploration activities largely to this area. So, adding the Westman geochem data to Taranis' own exploration data collected since 2006 expands our knowledge of this area significantly, and many targets have been outlined. The RAM target was developed by extracting new value from publicly available exploration data and applying modern interpretation techniques before we commit significant capital in the field. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to exploring these targets and expanding the resource at Thor in 2026 and beyond.